Hello, everybody. Welcome back to VRML. It's been a little bit. We're here with the NA qualifiers, and right now we have a good match between a returning team, High Diamond last season, Corrosion, and a new look here for the Seattle Beholders. Well, a new team, more or less. It's going to be, I believe, Original, Shepard, and Goron teaming up here. Or Avians. Avians playing. Original's not in today. Okay. Anyways, my name's Caption. I'm here joined with Aiden. Aiden, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Great, of course, always great. But it's always better when we have good matches. And you know what? It sounds like we're going to have one as they're readying up right now. And of course, can't forget to shout out Mr. Sir Dimwee on the cams. Almost forgot that. That would have been awful. I'm sorry, Dimwee.
How dare you?
It sounds like we are loading in. Both teams finally, or not finally, but they have readied up. We are about to, it's going to be Corrosion on blue, and it's going to be the Seattle Beholders over on the orange side as the first joust about to come out.
All right, here we go. Out the first joust. The team that's going to win it is Corrosion, and it does go all the way down. Picked up by Paranym. Paranym goes for a pass over to the cut pass. Avoid! Going for the first shot of the game, and that's a two-pointer.
Yeah, and that's some big points there, picking them up really quick, just right off the joust. 9 seconds in, it's almost like a headbutt, almost going in, almost. It was super fast to start this season off with a fly here for Team Corrosion. But now we're going to see the chance here. The Seattle Beholders have the chance to come back and make a return, as it's going to be Avian leading us off on QB and just getting that split going.
Yeah, Avian passes left to Goran Jr., and it is picked up by the Stack, who clears it down, maybe going for a three-pointer shot, and able to do it. It's going to be picked up now by Goran, who gets a quick slap to the back, picked up by Time in the back line now.
Yeah, one thing you're going to be noting here on Corrosion, I'm sure you're going to be seeing it coming out a lot later. These guys are fast. You're going to see these stacks come out quick and quite often, and they're playing a really good mid here as Avoid's going to go for that shot from about half court, but he's just going to miss that off. It's going to be try to be recovered here by the Seattle Beholder. It's going to be Goran who's finally going to get his hands on it, try to get that clear, but another midline stop here for Corrosion. It's going to be Time looking to get this pass out. Sees Tortoise halfway through, tries to go for the juke, but it's going to be shut down there by Nah. But again, that stack I was talking about earlier going to be coming in there for Corrosion as they look to spread out a pass here.
Yeah, Paranym getting stunned out there by Nah, and Goran Jr. with the quick clear, trying to get it out. Doesn't go all the way, though. Avian's going to pick that one up now. Gonna look for some passes. Gonna try and maneuver past the defense there. And does get it down a little bit, but it does get picked up by Tortoise in the back line. Goes for a pass over to Time. Time picking that one up, going for a long cloud shot possibly. But just not able to do it. And the fast stack once again coming in. Avoided the shot. Not able to make it though. And it's Avian with the reset. Going with the pass and the clear.
Yeah, it's going to be cleared, and once again, here comes the stacks here from Corrosion, but the returning stack trying to come in there for Seattle. Good intercept from Shepard, however, on the midfield, just a little bit out of the reach on that pass for Nah, but a good intercept here from Goran, who's going to try to go off the backboard, but a great save coming out for the side of Corrosion, as they're going to find a clear, and another stack coming through, and maybe just another clear shot on goal, but it's going to be picked up by Nah in their own bubble, looking to get something out.
Both these teams definitely have potential here to make Master Tier. This is why we're here, anyways, to decide who will be going on to Master this season. Yeah, it's going to be Nah with it, passing up to Goran. Goran's going to look for a low pass over, but it's intercepted there by Time. And the clear goes nice and wide.
Yeah, it's a great read there by Time to kind of read where that pass was going. He was playing goal, jumped all the way out to get to that bottom line. And now some great passing being set up here for Corrosion. It's only a 2-0 game right now, 3 minutes through, but right now it is Corrosion on the attack as they're just getting that back pass through to Tortoise, trying to spread out a little bit of offense there, but some good man coverage coming out from Seattle. But that pass behind the goal is going to find Time, and he's just going to put that one away. Another 2 points as he's jumping in joy there. It's going to be 4-0.
We got some great passing from Corrosion there, and we do get a pause. From Seattle Beholders.
We could be looking at fixing something, maybe just trying to calm those early game nerves. That is very possible. I mean, first game of the season, this is probably the most nerve-wracking, especially a tournament that's going to decide pretty much your fate, at least for the first kind of cycle here for Master. I mean, a lot on the line for him.
Yeah, if you don't get in here, you gotta wait for Challenger Cup. Got one of the players from Seattle going to maybe tell Corrosion what's going on. But yeah, this is definitely a really heated match so far. At the same time, I do think Seattle needs to slow it down a little bit. They're definitely rushing into things, but if they slow it down, they can definitely get some points on Corrosion here.
Yeah, and that's, you know what? The defense here from Seattle, don't leave them out. We've seen there. It was just a little bit of a hole in the defense to find that pass going to that back kind of, oh my gosh, clock area. Holy. Going back to the clock, I mean, other than that, that defense, that man defense was relatively solid the whole way through.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Really not a lot of holes to get passes through, but if you work those stuns enough, you can definitely find a hole, and that's exactly what happened. They dragged one man right out of the bubble and just found, I believe it was time, or was it Tortoise? It was time. It was time. It was definitely time on that back. I just looked at the scores. So yeah, really great job coming out from them. But again, only a 4-0 game. It's not too long left. 6 minutes 40 seconds still left. So 4-0 is not a huge lead to have. So definitely a lot of time here for Seattle to come through. And I'm not too sure what this timeout's for, but if they're talking something over, hey, good for them. And I think it's going to be unpaused right now.
Yeah, hopefully it does get on pause soon. But for those of you in chat, if you want to watch all the streams at once, there's a multi-stream link in the chat for you all. You know, use that if you want. I know Dimwee wants us to use it as much as possible because if you're watching all 3 channels, that is very cool. But yeah, Stack's coming out now, and looks like it's going to be a right pass in the hands of Shepard. Shepard looking for Avian maybe. And the Stack is there on the back line, picking it up, pairing him with the clear, going all the way down. Maybe a shot off the ding ring, though. Gordon Jr. picking it up and clearing it down the middle.
That was a really close bounce in. That was a really nice attempt there from Paranim. But right now, it's going to be a shot going in, but it's going to be shut down by Goron, who's going to try to get that one out. Unfortunately, not finding the angle for the clear. It is in a dangerous spot here now in Avoid's hands. Who's going to get that one off to Paranim, who's going to finish that one. It's going to be a 6-0 lead here now for Corrosion.
Great passes between Avoid and Paranim and the whole Corrosion team there. At the same time, we really cannot count out Seattle Beholders yet. They have time to do it. They have almost 5 minutes.
5 minutes still on the clock. They just maybe have to get something going right here for themselves. Missing a couple of passes, but right now it's going to be that pass trying to get over there. Unfortunately, another missed pass as that shot trying to go mail slot, not quite able to find it, but it's going to be a good recovery for Tortoise. Has some time and has a pass. Definitely going to take that pass of time. One more pass for Avoid and find the shot. It's going to be an 8-0 lead now coming in for Corrosion.
They got the skills to pay the bills, my dude. Those passes were just insane. They're all on point. You can tell this team has been practicing. I'm definitely seeing a ton of improvement over last season for Corrosion.
Maybe one of these teams that are going to come out and shock a lot of people, but Seattle still has the roster to be able to do the exact same as Paranim is going to be able to get that one over. Another pass here. It's going to be going straight over to, I believe that was Tortoise, but unfortunately got stunned out. So mutual disc there. Stats coming in for Seattle. Good slap forward. It's going to leave Avian with some time if he can collect this. Looking to get that 2, and that's exactly what they needed right there. That's going to be 2-8. A great slap coming out from Shepard to get that one cleared all the way through, and Avian finishing that one off.
Yeah, first 2 points there for Seattle Beholders. Honestly, what I think here is Corrosion's been a team since Season 4, since last season. Seattle Beholders is brand new. They don't have the experience that Corrosion has. Corrosion has a lot more time playing together. But, you know, definitely, I feel like we're going to see some great things from Seattle Beholders in the future. As it does go all the way down there, it's going to be picked up by Shepard. Shepard going to look for some passes or clears. It does go all the way up into Tortoise's hands. Going to go for a reset to Time. Time's going to move up. Looking to get past Gordon Jr. Going for a pass high. It's Avoid on the ceiling. Looking for another reset over to Time. Time's going to move back up and go for a pass over. It's going to be pairing him with it. Going for another pass over. And it's Tortoise going for a cut pass to Avoid. And Avoid slamming it in for a 2.
Really great job finding those long distance passes there. They had the coverage kind of separated and just leaving those players a little bit too much room, and Avoid just coming off the roof. When you're upside down, sometimes it's hard to find those players unless you have another defender really keeping an eye on him, and Avoid doing a good job finding that spacing, getting a nice slap in. So that's going to be a 10-2 lead now for Corrosion.
Yeah, Corrosion definitely doing well here, but you know, it is only round one. There's still plenty of wiggle room for Seattle Beholders to show what they can really do here. As I say that, a three-point shot is attempted, but it's picked up by a Void, and maybe that's going in. Oh, it's
Ooh,
picked up by Paranym, and Paranym does slam that one in for another two.
wow. Just trying to watch
Wait,
that
was it
shot
Paranym?
going the whole way. That was Paranym, I believe, that picked that one up. At least that's what it says on my screen, so I hope it is. But regardless, it's going to be another great two-pointer there from Corrosion. And again, it's just intercepting this midfield or these missed passes and just really putting it down to the other end and finding a good stack just to get that shot off. And they've been doing that well all game. And right now, it's just got to be maybe a couple more passes connecting here for Seattle. They definitely get themselves back in here.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. The passes are looking good right now as it's going to be moved up, and maybe another shot in the save from a Void. What a save it was. Picked up by a Void once again, cleared down the field, all the way down, stack coming down, and it's going to be picked up by Paranym. Paranym's going to move up, go for a pass back. It's not going to hit anyone right away though. Will be picked up by Shepard. Shepard trying to go for a clear. Does go off the roof, though. Picked up by Shepard once again. Going for a pass off the Geo, though. Going up. And the sack is there immediately. That Corrosion sack is something you have to watch out for. Three-pointer coming in from Time. Time ending it off with another three.
Yeah, certainly extending that lead now. We're looking at 15-2. Just a couple unfortunate bounces coming out there for Seattle. But again, capitalized once again here for Corrosion. So it's all the way up to a 15-2 point lead. Time ticking down just about a minute and a half.
I think that was a failed headbutt attempt right there, but it was picked up by Paranym for a moment there. Void gonna pass up to Time. Time gonna pass back to Tortoise. Tortoise passing down. Paranym gonna move up. Go look for another pass maybe. Goes for a cut to Time, and Time with a dunk, laying down the rhymes.
And right again, able to find a great angle there for a cut pass. Time doing a really good job finding himself open and calling that pass, finding that dunk. It's another 2 points there for Time. Time's been picking up quite a few of those. He's at 7 points right now, leading the board in points.
Yep, 7 points so far. This is only round one, and this match is really heated so far, and there's another three from Tortoise.
Yeah, and that's extending that lead to 20-2. And again, interception just kind of happening over in the tunnel there and finding Tortoise pretty deep. So that three-pointer is really nice for them to pick up. Looking at that 18-point lead, just about 30 seconds coming out. Be ready for this kind of really super fast joust again coming out for Corrosion. Looks like they might have messed it up. I was trying to keep an eye on that on the mini-map. They were doing some backwards boosting, so it's difficult to get consistently.
Yeah, but it's all good as it's Paranym with a quick slap down, intercepted by Na. Na going for a nice passing play here. And they got a teammate down there. It is Avian, but it's picked up here by Tortoise, stunned by Avian. Gonna move forward, maybe try and get one more goal. Oh, they almost get it just a bit to the right, though, and off that shield. That is round one going to Corrosion. And what a round it was.
Yeah, what a round indeed. And certainly a big round for Corrosion. That last goal there for Seattle would have been nice for them going into that next round, but right now, I mean, just what do you think that they need to change in order to get a couple more points? I mean, I think the passing, maybe connecting on those passing, they had the right idea with the passing. It just didn't look like it was really connecting for them a lot when they were getting that over into the offensive end.
Honestly, I really think it's positioning at this point. Corrosion just seems to be covering them, and they always have that stack ready on the back line. So if you drop that disc, if you make a mistake, their stack is on you straight away. What I think they need to do is take their time with it, maybe draw them out a little bit, and then find some passes in the bubble and just get some goals.
Yeah, I probably agree with you completely. Is the thing I tried to say earlier. Right now, Corrosion stacks, they're quick and they're accurate. They're really consistent with just getting right to the spot they need to be and really getting at that disc. Then they'll just send that other stack right to another spot for an instant slap as soon as they're getting possession of that disc after the stack. So it's one thing Corrosion's doing super well this game. They're really showing it off, and Seattle's definitely feeling the pressure of those stacks, much like I think a lot of teams would be.
Yeah, definitely. Corrosion stack is definitely something to fear. And if they do make it into Master 2, that's honestly going to be something to really fear among Master players here is their stack. They're always on it. If you mess up for a second, they're on it. But quick stack out from from Corrosion. Looks like it will be a Void picking this one up. Looking for a duck. Oh, that is... Oof.
Wow.
What a way to start off the round.
Yeah, that was a really nice juke coming out from a void there, he was avoiding, I guess, technically, the two defensive players who had that stack. He's seen them coming in the whole way and just finding a great corner there on the goal as well, just putting it far pocket. So great job from a void, but it's gonna be Seattle now once again, looking to get something going, playing a little bit shorter. Mixing it up a little bit with those stacks, but once again, that one back stack right there, Paranum accidentally headbutts that out of her teammate's hands, but that's okay as she's going to be able to find a pass off. It's going to be Tortoise there now. Another juke, a fake shot,
Oh,
but hitting
no.
the post there for Tortoise, but recovered once again here for Paranum. So Corrosion still with possession of this, just backing it out, finding that pass over to Tortoise, and looking for another open pass. He's got time there on the edge, but once again, the post going to get in the way.
So unfortunate for Corrosion right now, just not able to get the disc in the goal as they have been so easily this round, or this match so far. You know, it's just becoming a lot harder for them, and the post is their #1 offender right now, I have to say. But yeah, it's Tortoise passing high over to Avoid, and Avoid does make the shot that time. Another 2 on the board for Corrosion. It's 4-0 now.
Another great find in the goal there for Avoid. That's another thing to point out, that all players on their team are doing super well. It's just finding the right spots to shoot it on goal. Every single time, there's no one really... It's almost like they only have 5 spots to shoot. It's either one of the corners or the direct middle, wherever the goalie's positioned. So, hey, it's working out for them well. And right now, once again, this boost, it's going to be Time who's trying to get that, but just missing out a little bit there with the disc, accidentally dropping it, but he's going to be able to get that clear going over to Tortoise. And now getting that one set all the way down. Maybe a bounce shot trying to find its way off of the backboard, but not quite there. But that stack, what's going to be Time trying to shoot that one in. Not able to find it, preparing him, picking that one back up, putting that in. So another 2 points, an early 6-0 lead here for Corrosion.
I just really want to point out, Paranum throws sidearm, or at least that's what I think it is.
I have no idea.
It's really unique to be this high of a team and throwing sidearm, I have to say. And, you know, we've seen Paranums get those 18s as well. Like, it's definitely interesting. And it's definitely working for him.
I think Paranum has the most elusive throw in this game because no one can figure it out. I don't think there's a single human being on planet Earth that would be able to figure that out.
Exactly.
Which is effective. It's working, clearly.
It is definitely working.
And these bounce shots might be starting to work too, because they're really going for a lot of these off these clears. And that's one thing I always like saying. If you have an open clear and you're able to get it anywhere near the goal, why not? You don't know what's going to happen. But Paranum right now going to be able to get that one over to Time. A little juke going off the back, and a self-goal. Accidentally hitting the head off was Nah. He did get a save there, I believe, but I think he might have dropped it or it Chicago'd. Who knows? But it's in the back of the goal. Nonetheless, it's 8-0 now for Corrosion.
You know, I said it last round, but we're nearing the 6-minute mark. You know, Seattle can still do this. They just got to put their heads to it. Maybe speed up a little bit. You know what? Actually, I think they need to have a stack. Oh my God! Gorin Jr. with the half-court 3. I didn't even notice that was happening until I saw it going.
I wasn't expecting that. He dissected that lead almost in half. That would have been really bad math. I'm happy I didn't follow through with that in my brain, honestly. I thought, yeah, not mine. Not right now. But Paranum, regardless, going to be a little bit back and forth. Going to be going from Paranum to Tortoise. And Paranum going to try to get that juke, but not able to find the back of the goal. Unfortunately, finding the top of the roof. And as it's just going to be cleared over to the tunnel, it's going to be Shepard. Maybe looking for another long shot here for his team, trying to bounce it off the floor. But it's going to be recovered there by Paranum on Corrosion. That's going to be a one-on-one and finding the top of that goal. So now we have a little bit of a game going on here, everybody. 5-8 now, kind of cutting that lead slowly but steadily. It's going to be Avian putting another 2 points on the board.
Here we go, right here. This is, I always say this in any game I play. You seriously can't judge a game of Echo Arena based off one round. Because there are certain things that go into, oh my God. They're just 1 point from tying it up in a minute. They've done this in a minute.
Yep, Seattle is making the comeback right now, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout. I'm assuming that's coming from the side of Corrosion. I would have to assume right now.
Pause from Corrosion.
I believe they might just be taking a breather. That's like, oh man.
Seattle all of a sudden sped up. Did you notice that? Like their stack got a lot faster. Themselves, they all just got a lot faster. Maybe something happened. Maybe something clicked. But something definitely happened here because they are moving way faster than they did the first two rounds, or the first round and a half, I guess.
They might be Seattle could just start to they might be getting comfortable right now, you know. Again, like I say, when you're playing these games, I mean, especially the first one in a tournament where you have quite a bit riding on it. I mean, that's a huge moment to play in, especially when you're being watched by other people, when you're trying to focus on this. And if you have that in your brain at all, if you have you're being watched while I'm trying to do this huge thing at all, you know, nerves can start to set in a little bit. But right now, it definitely doesn't look like nerves are affecting Seattle. As 7 points in a minute, especially on Corrosion, the way they've been playing. That's pretty good.
I really think that Goran's 3 really set it off for the rest of the team.
Yes.
That gave the rest of the team confidence to, you know, start trying more. And it's working for him. Goran is really doing good right now. So is the rest of Seattle. They're all doing good right now. Avoid to the right into Time's hand. Sortis going low. Trying to hit Paranym. But off that Geo once again, a reset going over, and Avoid's gonna pick this one up, move up, going for a pass over to Time. Time maybe gonna go for a cut pass low into the hands of Paranym, but it doesn't go in. It goes off that ding ring once again, and the shot coming in from Time. Corrosion has stepped it up another level once again.
One thing I want to point out though right now is that it looks like Seattle switched to a little bit more of an aggressive style defense, especially right off that QB round. You've seen them kind of pushed up. Yeah, I haven't been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing them play a lot closer to the bubble, but right there, they were playing at half court, meeting Corrosion there, so definitely stepping up the intensity with that defense. And Aviate there, gonna be able to find a pass, trying to get that one back, but just out of the hands. That could be dangerous with the Corrosion stack right there, as they're gonna be able to collect that one, going up and find that too. It's gonna be a void. So just as quickly as this game went to 7-8, we're now looking at 12-7 here for Corrosion.
This is blowing my mind. Because just when you think one team has the other upper hand, the other team just takes it back away. It's insane to me, and this is why I love Echo Arena. You never know what's gonna happen, and that's what keeps the game interesting.
Right now could be getting a little bit more interesting, but it's gonna be Paranym. A fantastic steal going off, almost a point-blank opportunity for Seattle, as Goran now gonna get that one out to the stack. It looks like it's gonna be a stack and clear as they're able to find that. Not an open goal there. Time's gonna be there, gonna look to get that one in, but a great dive coming out from Time as they're able to get a cross clear going. And if that stack is anywhere close to being on that, could be looking at a three-pointer as Tortoise just gonna launch it, but Goran gonna make it back into the goal in time. Now looking once again to get a clear, but it's gonna be Time meeting him at mid-court.
Okay, I think I'm the only one that saw that, but Goran faked a reset to the goalie. Like, did you see that? Because it was genuinely just an amazing thing to watch, and Tortoise is also just an amazing thing to watch as he takes that one in for another two.
That dunk, again, these dunks coming out from this team, every time they do it, it's they throw about a million fakes before they get up for the dunk. And you know what? I think it's just at the point that's where you have to do on some of these defenses. But right now, it's going to be Seattle looking to come out once again. It's Aviant on QB, getting that one sent over to Shepard. Shepard getting that one in the middle to Naw. Naw going to be looking for Goran there. Goran now, Shepard's just being sent down the other end. They have some good pass options here. Goran going to duck, try to shoot, but going to get met by his stack. It's going to be Tortoise able to get that one away, and Tortoise able to send that one out eventually, just kind of missing on the Geo for one time, but it's going to be Time looking to get that goal, but not finding the open three. It's going to be recovered once again from Seattle, and traded studs there as they're able to reset that
He was
one
like
back.
pointing. All right, now moving up, it's going to be Paranym having the disc on the back line. Gonna pass it to the right, and Avoid's there. Gonna go high, and Tortoise with another shot. It does go a bit to the right, though. Avoid on the ground, getting stuck for a moment, passing it up. Tortoise gonna move in, go for another shot, and the ding ring is not their friend right now.
Oh man, see, like I was saying earlier, they're just really going for those few spots in the goal, but that's kind of the problem when you go for these few spots is the ding ring's in the way, and they've been seeing that a lot. But it's going to be Paranym here going in for 2 points, going to be putting this lead up 16-7. So A big lead coming out to the final minute here of this match by Corrosion.
Yeah, Corrosion doing really well for themselves right now. But Seattle, seriously, they played one good match for them being their first season. I know I keep saying Corrosion has been together longer, but seriously, I feel like if Seattle started at the same time Corrosion did, they'd be like neck and neck right now.
Certainly, and I mean, definitely one thing you can see, the experience is paying dividends here for Corrosion. I mean, again, those stacks aren't something that happen naturally. I keep pointing out those stacks. I mean, those, I don't know what else to say about it. They're quick. But 18
They're
to
quick.
7 right now as the headbutt play gonna be coming out, but not able to find it anywhere on the side, but gonna be Corrosion to that stack, gonna be Shepard sending it out. And you know what? Just because I seen it in chat a little bit ago, 10 seconds left, I think that means we're out of mathematical time.
Just maybe. Just maybe. I feel like there's a chance. Now there's no chance. It is match over. That is 2 rounds in a row, going straight to Corrosion. What a wonderful match that was to watch. It has graced our eyes as the first match on Channel 3 of this.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, definitely Seattle, not a team to really count out at all in this tournament. I mean, you've seen that little spark happen there. They had 7 points in 1 minute, and it was still against Corrosion. So, Corrosion was playing on absolute fire. I'm sure we're going to see them play on fire for the majority of this tournament. But definitely right now is Seattle, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a team to watch out for throughout this tournament. And when we actually get into the nitty-gritty of things, Master, Diamond, it doesn't matter. They'll be up with everything.
Oh yeah, they got one heck of a roster as well. Aviant, Gordon Jr., Nah, and Shepard. All of them are great players, and they worked really well together.
Yeah, and certainly, you know what? With that being said, if you want to post the link again, get those 3 channels. I'm sure there's still a game going on somewhere else as we are on Channel 2, I just been told. So Channel 2 might be the place to go to watch another game while we're just waiting for our next one to load up. So again, head over to Channel 2. We will be back with you in a few moments.
Honestly, I love seeing that stuff, man. That's the kind of thing that we absolutely love. Definitely a really good shot there, but the point spread for both of these teams, man. Phenomenal has almost like the points from Acorn, 15 from Riku, 12 from Chocolate, 6 from Dragonite, so good spread on the board, and you can't leave out rest of the ones either. They have some really good passing plays, and Arctic has 4 assists. No skills coming through though, but still a lot of drawing also coming from Anomaly. But yeah, it's great work from both of these teams. I want to hear from you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Honestly, what a great game, right? Anomaly did. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I can't hide. Maddie, I'm enjoying what you said. I see it. I'm ignoring it. Yeah, that's a great game. Honestly, what a beautiful game. Anomaly at first this one, they did such a great job coming into the game hard in the first round. But for what's been done, they really got back in the first half of the second round. They win that match. They were 3 points away in the last few minutes, and then they just slipped. Anomaly came back, and Anomaly destroyed, and they slowed them. We are, wait, what am I here? Says that we are actually, because of a fan favourite, so that we are going to get him on camera. Good happening. Oh, you see it. But, regardless, there he is!
What's going on, everybody? I'm Aiden VR, and we're back with another matchup for you. We got the bite of 87 versus Overkill. Two great teams playing off here in the Master Qualifiers. Going great so far. The joust was won by bite of 87, I believe, and that's a shot coming from Frozen Scorpio. This is by Knifrich for the first two of the game.
Yeah, joining you a little bit in the game, of course. Coming off the last game was a really nice match there by Corrosion, but right now, of course, like we said, gonna be bite of 87 over on the orange team, Overkill on the blue team, as right now it was Overkill that just got a goal, and it's gonna be Green Pigeon here leading off the QB for the bite of 87. And now just looking to see what they can accomplish here. A couple of stuns coming in there for Bite, slowing down the defense there for Overkill, as Green Pigeon pretty much just going to have an absolute toll road going off into the goal. But it's going to be a pass back to Ryruff. Now looking to kind of dance around, see if we can get, but Frozen Scorpio going to be able to get the stun there. Now looking to get a stack. It's going to be Overkill trying to get that one down. It's close, but it's going to be Ryruff beating that one out as he's able to get over the other end and get it clear.
Yeah, that does go clear all the way to the side of Overkill. And it's going to be picked up now by Anubis. Anubis is going to move to the right, going to go for a reset to goal. Knifrich going to move up, pass right, back to Anubis once again. They're just going to pass back and forth between their bubble right now until they can find a good pass or clear. Looks like they have a stack in the middle for bite of 87, just waiting for it. That Green Pigeon going to walk it up, go for a pass low. Hanavelli over to Ryruff to Green Pigeon, and Green Pigeon gonna slam that one in for a 2. Is now tied up with around 7 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah, so a couple of goals not too far apart from each other. Maybe just holding on to the disc a little bit too long in their end. They did have a nice triangle kind of set up there to pass that disc around, but it was a good response on the defense coming out from Bite. As it's going to be Overkill now looking to go on the offense. It's going to be a pass over to Knifrich, who now has Robin there. Just off to the side. They're going to be able to get that one up into Frozen Scorpio's hands. Trying to get this one down on offense. It's going to be a pass over to Anubis, but just a little bit out of the reach. Going to be able to get recovered from Anubis, and a nice job finding the corner of that goal there. It's going to be a goal coming in 5 meters away for another 2 here. Overkill leading 4-2.
What a shot from Anubis there. Definitely showing off some of Overkill's skill. But yeah, it's going to be bite of 87 with the disc now. Let's see what they do with it. I haven't really seen their rollout yet, except for that first time, but I'm excited to see it once again. Green Pigeon's going to pass left over, and Looney's going to get stunned out now. It's going to be picked up by Anubis, going for a pass up to Robbins. Robbins going to pick this one up, maybe look for another cut, or just go for it. Gets stunned out by Hanavelli, and the clear does go good.
Yeah, great clear there off Geo as well, able to find Green Pigeon. I don't know if that was an intentional set play, but it definitely looks like it could have been. Now it's going to be Hanavelli and Green Pigeon kind of playing. It's going to be the defense there from Robin trying to block that pass, but it's not going to be a pass. It's going to be a Hanavelli attacking the goal straight away, tying this game up 4-4.
Hanavelli doing really good so far, as well as that Green Pigeon. Seems like those two are the main offense line for bite of 87. You know, Ryruff and Looney are just hanging back with the back stack, waiting for it if it does get cleared out. But yeah, it's going to be picked up now by Anubis, who goes to the left, got 2. Maybe going for a relay here. Never mind, it's going to be picked up by Robbins, who crosses it over to Knifrich. Knifrich's going to go low, pass it over to Robbins. Robbins going to move forward, having one-on-one with the goalie right now. No stack on him. Now does have a stack on him. Maybe looking for a pass, goes high. Maybe trying to hit Anubis there, couldn't tell. But it's picked up by Frozen now. Frozen's going to walk forward, reset it back to Anubis. Anubis is going to wait on the back line.
Yeah, and Anubis doing a good job right now, getting some spacing, trying to find himself a little bit further away from Hanavelli. Has a pass up to the roof there. It's going to be Robin now getting that one into Anubis. A save coming out from Looney, but unfortunately, maybe a little bit too far back into the goal as it does get counted. It's going to be a 6-4. Super close game we have going on so far. Just almost 5 minutes through, so almost halfway through. We're only at a 6-4 game.
Definitely a very different pace from the game we had earlier. I think the plays are a lot faster from both teams here. Uh, definitely, you know, both teams trying to win it, you know.
Yeah, and for sure. And I mean, right now, as we were mentioning earlier, 3 wins, and you are pretty much right
Oh
into
my.
master. And right now, that slap definitely looking like the tier of that, but that shot, unfortunately, just a little bit off. But it's gonna be Knife Rich. It will get that one back over to Anubis, who's gonna go in for the dunk, doubling up that lead. It's now looking at an 8-4 lead here. Great job from Knife Rich finding that pass right to the open Anubis.
Yeah, Overkill now gaining a bit of an edge on Bite of 87, showing them that they can be offensive and defensive at the same time. At the same time, though, Bite of 87 also doing really well. Never too early to count anyone out, as it is stolen by Robbins once again, going for a long 3. It's a bit to the top though, and it's going to be Looney with the slap back. Being picked up by Anubis once again. Going to move forward, go for a backboard. Frozen Scorpio having a bit of butterfingers right now. Picked up by Ryruff, and the clear goes good.
Yeah, Ryruff actually almost looking like he wanted to put that one in goal, but it's going to be a great pickup. What a great save coming out from Knife Rich there. Robbing him of an absolute unit of an opportunity, but Frozen Scorpio now maybe looking for the mail slop. Thought better of it, seeing the defense stacking back, trying to get that one down to his teammates, but unfortunately not able to find them. It's going to be Frozen Scorpion, however, picking it up once again. A little bounce off Geo, though, and it looks like it could be going the other way, but recovered there by Overkill.
Yeah, Overkill gonna take their time on this one, wait to be pressured. Hanavelli does go for the bait there, and pass is attempted, but it's picked up by their stack, and the stack goes all the way down. Shot coming in. That's a 3-pointer for that Green Pigeon on Bite of 87. Now bringing the score to only a 1-point difference.
Yeah, and those 3-pointers at this point can be deadly, because right now, if you're still going with that back and forth game, especially if Bite of 87 is able to come out right now, you're going to be switching up 1-point deficits. So definitely something scary to happen with just 3 minutes left in the game, but we're going to have to see how Overkill is going to play this QB.
Well, looks like they play it safely a little bit, but it does get picked up by that stack once again. Does go all the way down, and it's picked up by Anubis. He's going to walk it forward, go for a little bit of a duck there. Maybe look for a pass up high into the hands of Frozen Scorpio, trying to clear it, but Ryruff picking that one up, gonna go for a long 3. Doesn't make it quite. Oh, maybe. Oh, close one, almost off the backboard, but it's picked up by Knife Rich. Gonna look for a low clear, low pass, should I say, to Anubis. Anubis to the left, and it's Robbins. Robbins looking for some more passes, but does go off that Geo, and it will be now picked up by Ryruff. Ryruff getting sent up by Anubis. Can't tell what's really going on now, but Hanavelli did pick that one up. Maybe going for a shot here off the backboard, or off the board in general. And yeah, Green Pigeon gonna go ahead and try and get the backboard just a bit to the right, though. And it's gonna be Robbins with a clear.
Yeah, unfortunately there, just a couple of mishaps coming off on both sides, but it's going to be Anubis now picking it up for Overkill, looking to extend this lead just a bit. Right now, just only looking at a 1-point lead, and a juke there from Anubis, trying to get that one up. Unfortunately, the pass is missed, so it's going to be recovered there by Bite of 87. They're able to get a little bit of a clear, and over to Green Pigeon it goes. They have a fast Looney there on the way, looking for a half-court shot, but a great job for Overkill to get back. That's going to be Anubis picking that on right back up again, but an even better stun. That's gonna be Green Pigeon trying to get that one over to Hanavelli, not able to find it, but a good recovery coming here from Ryruff, back over to Hanavelli, but absolutely robbed out of the goal there. I believe that was Knife Rich once again playing goalie for Overkill and doing such a great job.
Both goalies on both teams are doing really well right now, stopping multiple shots. But yeah, there's just not many shots that can get past these goalies. They're really good at what they do. As that, I say that Hanavelli does score. Bit of gas just cursed, but you know, fine.
And right now it looks like it's Bite of 87 just kind of playing that clear game. They're looking for really good open lanes to get those clears, and then just finding that stack. And as soon as they find that stack, Overkill's doing a good job, keep in mind, in stunning out these stacks. But if Bite of 87 can find these stacks, we are seeing a lot of points coming through that way, as right now it's just going to be a back pass there for Robbins. A little bit of a dangerous situation with that stack right in his face, but Frozen Scorpion just almost gets that one taken away, but a good job there for his team to recover it. But it's going to be a one-on-one here, and it's going to be Knife Rich really late in the round, putting that one away. Going to be putting the pressure coming on for Bite of 87 to get out of here. They got to score really, really fast. They have about 5 seconds as soon as they leave this tunnel.
You know, headbutt play for the win. Here we go. Round all comes down to this one. Coming out, 5 seconds left. Gonna go for headbutt. Does go left. Going down. Looks like they're not gonna be able to make this one, but it was close. It did get to the blue side. But that is round 1 going over to say the team. Be cool. Overkill.
I was about to interrupt you to say bite of 87, so thank you for saving us both. I have them written down here and everything, but right now, as well, just going to this halftime, of course, that was a really close victory there for Overkill. I mean, there's not too much you can say. I mean, both teams, there was honestly some stuff. I mean, both teams could definitely improve, and the one thing that I really noticed, Overkill, they missed a couple of cut passes. I mean, this game probably could have drastically been a lot different and a lot more, like, just in the favor and control of Overkill if those cut passes just kind of hit their mark, but that's the thing that happens sometimes. We've seen that a couple times, bite of 87, just a couple of these really close passes that are in the bubble just kind of getting missed. So maybe if, I don't know, we see that cleaned up, it could go kind of both ways. At this point, that was a really good game.
I definitely agree. Teams are pretty neck and neck so far. I don't think anyone has an edge on the other. At the end, it just came down to who got the last goal first. But, you know, that 3 that, I think it was the bite of 87 I got them really close there.
Yeah.
Also, do want to mention, sorry.
No.
Yeah, Dimwey's on cams and caption is with me in the caster's booth. Didn't get to say it at the start because we were kind of rushed, but we're gonna start again.
Going right back in, it's going to be the first joust, and bite of 87 is going to very narrowly win that one as these other stacks going to come in. It's going to be Anubis who's going to have a wide open clear over to Robin, taking that wide open 3. A good start coming out here for Overkill, picking up exactly where they left off. That's going to be a 3-0 lead. First goal of the game.
Have you ever wondered why their name is Overkill?
I'm wondering that. I think there's some lore behind it. I think they might have Googled cool names for teams.
Don't tell me, you just said there's lore behind it and then there's bite of 87 right next to them.
Well, I mean, that one is a little bit more lore, but I'm sure Overkill has its own, just not as cool.
Oh yeah, probably. But yeah, clear goes wide there, and it's a slap from Green Pigeon. No one able to pick it up for a second there. It's just going to be Frozen Scorpio on the back line. Going to try and juke out Hanavelli here. Going to pass to the right. It's going to be picked up now by Anubis. Anubis going low into the hands of Knife Rich. Knife Rich upside down, passing to Robbins. Robbins maybe having a bit of an issue. There was his headset, couldn't tell. But Frozen going for the pass, and Ryrof with the read. Clearing it all the way down for his team. The stack is there. The shot is coming through, and that's a 3! For that Green Pigeon on bite of 87. That's a now tied game. Crazy.
Wow, great shot coming out from Green Pigeon. Really good opportunity too. I mean, when you get a 3 and you match it with a 3, hey, that's what you're looking for right there. As we get a timeout, I'm not too sure which team took that. I'm assuming we've seen a little bit of it was blue. Yeah, I can see Robin's arms still out, and that's exactly what happened. I don't know if he's got to take that battery out, put it back in. Note to everybody, if you don't know, if you have an issue with your arm, just take the battery pack off and kind of disconnect the battery, put it back in. It'll fix
That
itself
Green Pigeon?
90% of the time.
More like that Green Sniper. That shot was crazy.
That was a crazy shot. That was a really good shot. That's a high pressure shot too. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say high pressure. I mean, you still have 8 minutes left, but you know if you hit that shot, you're tying this game up, and that could change the rest of that game.
Oh yeah, definitely a bit of pressure on the back, and we start right away. It's going to be Anubis passing right, but it doesn't go there all the way. It's going to be picked up by Robbins for a moment. Frozen had a hand on it. Sunned out. Robbins picking it up, going for a long 3. Ooh, close one, but it does go high, and the stack is there. Green Pigeon clearing that one out.
Yeah, really good clear all the way to the other end. It's going to be who has their stack developed first, and it looks like it's going to be Overkill. Good job there for Bite as well. They kind of protected that back pass for a second, kind of backed off of it. Last second, though, but nonetheless, it's going to be Frozen Scorpion now looking from half court, not quite able to find that. Going to be a bit of Geo in the way, which is fortunate there from Bite. It looks like they were beat on stacks and a great bounce. Going to go in the favor of Looney. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find it, so it's going to be recovered here from Anubis, who's going to be able to get the ender. And the pass off now, looking at a wide open 3 for a few seconds. It's going to capitalize on that. It's going to be Robbins, who fixes his controller and comes back with a vengeance on it.
This is now a game of 3-pointers. You know, we call it the 3-point war. No, we don't. Just made it up. But
Calling it
Honestly,
3-point war now.
3-point war now, exactly. But yeah, it has started.
And right now, let's see if we can continue this as well as we're trying to get a deep pass there, but a great stack there from Knife, who's able to get that one cleared out. But it looks like Green Pigeon's going to be able to recover that. A good slap. Possibly another recovery here. Anubis going to have his hands on that one. He's looking to get this one passed around. Robin's now going to be able to get the boost and clear. Almost looked like it was just hitting the top of the goalpost. That could have almost went in, but regardless, throws the Scorpion another 2 points. 8-3 lead now coming in for Overkill.
Good stuff there from Overkill. Great passes. What's it called? Dribbling. Yeah, that. Great job with that. I'm rusty,
Thank
okay?
you.
It's been a whole season off.
I've been calling it boost and clear. I've been meaning to call it dribbling for the whole cast. Don't worry about it.
Oh, now you know.
Thank you. You're helping me.
Help each other, you know? That's how it is. Name of the game.
That's the way it's going here for the Bite of 87 as well. They're helping each other do a few passes, and a great pass there, finding Hanavelli right behind the goal by himself, and able to put that one in for 2 points. So climbing back up here, it's now 8-5, so only a 3-point lead coming in for Overkill.
Yeah, Overkill, their lead is shrinking. I just realized this game is only 6 minutes in.
Yeah, still tons of game left, and you know what? A 3-point lead, especially right now. Green Pigeon, can he do it again? He hits it right in the middle of the goal, tying that one up 8-8. It's going to be a tie game here for the Bite of 87. Great shot once again from the Green Pigeon. My God.
That is how you do an entrance and exit at the same time. You know, first 3 and then the second one. Great job on that Green Pigeon. Anyways, now back to the game. It's Robin's going to be moving around. Going to go for a reset to Anubis. Anubis all the way up. Frozen Scorpio going to be on that roof, juking around as he does. I mean, his name is Scorpio. They do kind of... They don't juke, but they move around kind of in a weird way. So, you know.
It's close. And you know what? Right now, it could be a little bit close on this joust, as it's going to be Hanavelli is able to pick that one up. He does have a cutting Ryruff here, but just going to gently duck that one in. Goalie was stunned out, so the lead is going to switch hands pretty quickly as well. I mean, what was it? Only a matter of maybe a minute again. So 10-8 coming out here for the lead, going to Bite of 87.
Who knows? Maybe Overkill will just turn the tables like in our last match. You never know with any of these matches.
I think this game's just going to be close for the remainder of the game, as this pass here going to be going out, but just the missed slap back. But it's a wide open disc here. It can be getting position back here, and it does go to find the hands of Overkill, but that Green Pigeon going to find it once again, trying to get a bounce clear out, but a good interception from Knife Ridge has been all over, just topping whatever the Bite of 87 wants to do this game. And a good cut here. It's going to be Robbins trying to bring this one in, but oh my gosh,
what a save.
Absolutely shoving that one away, as that one almost gets cleared out, but into the hands of Robin once again, looking to see if they can fix something up from that.
What a save from Hanavelli there. Absolutely insane goalie right now. Anubis going to move up, go for a pass. Frozen on the top once again, going to go for a pass to Robbins. Robbins going in for round 2. Never mind, it was a pass to Knife Rich, but it wasn't able to get there. And there is currently no one on the back line, so it's going to be all Hanavelli with the slap. And it does go high, picked up once again by Robbins. Robbins going to move around, going for a pass over. Anubis does pick it up, goes low, trying to see where his teammates and where his enemies are at the same time. Looking for a Green Pigeon in front, going for a pass over, crossing over is Frozen Scorpion, moving up, backboard pass. Robbins with the shot! It is 2 points, tied up once again, Overkill and Bite of 87.
High game, 10-10 coming out after that fantastic save from Hanavelli. It is going to be recovered from Overkill to tie this game up. And a close game we have indeed, but it's going to be possession going over to Bite of 87. So see what they can do right after this QB. It's going to be Green Pigeon once again on for the QB. They just got a basic split going out. They have one player really deep, so if they're able to find him anywhere, that could be scary. As looking at a wide open goal, and they're going to be able to take that. It's Ryrup going in for another 3 points. That's a dangerous thing right now. 3 points coming in for the Bite of 87.
They're biting on 3-pointers right now is what they're doing.
Doing a great job at it.
Indeed they are. I think most of their shots have been 3s so far. But that doesn't change the fact that they are doing amazing, and so is Overkill. Both these teams are giving us a great match to watch here. They're very neck and neck, I have to say, and I didn't think that would be the case here.
No, for sure. But you know what? Knife Rich trying to have something to say about that, trying to get this game tied up. He's going to be able to find Anubis there back on the back line. Anubis left with a lot of space. It's a scary thing for a player like this. Is he able to get a couple of jukes? Hunavelli putting his arms up, but it hits his head and bounces in. That's only a 2-pointer though, so lead is not turned over. It's going to be a 13-12 lead just by 1 point here for the Bite of 87.
1 point again, man, that's scary.
Yeah.
You can't make any mistakes this late in the game as well. Minute 40 now. It's going to be Green Pigeon with the disc looking for some passes. That stack is there. Robbins and Frozen trying to stop that pass over, but it does get over anyways. Looney's going to have this one go for a crossover. Hunavelli going high into the left. Ryruff going for a reset. No one's able to get it now. There was a moment in time where Overkill could have got it there, but it's going to be picked up by Looney. Looney's going to move forward, go for a pass to the right. Interception by Frozen once again. Going for the clear. Doesn't go exactly as planned, though, and Robbins does get that clear down.
Yeah, right now is where the mistakes get scary, but a good job there from the Bite of 87 to recover that, only holding that 1 point lead coming down to the final minute of the match. It's going to be Robin now looking to get something done for Overkill. Pass this one back to Anubis. Now just looking to get up. That defense is playing really close to the bubble. Looks like they're going for a little bit of a man defense. Anubis being wise as well, trying to stall a little bit of time. Has a pass up. Goal is open for a second. It's going to go on the backboard, and that's going to be Knife Ridge taking a 1 point lead really late in the game to put Overkill up by 1 point. However, the possession will be turning over to the side of Bite of 87 with a little bit of time, so see what they're able to do.
Around 20 seconds left here. It's definitely possible. It's not exactly 5 seconds like last round, but it's a bit more time. Those stacks are hot. The defensive stacks are just waiting there, trying to stop as much as possible. They can do it here. They have 8 seconds left. They're moving up to the right, going low. It's Ryruff, maybe going for a pass here. The cut, Hunavelli, no, not able to do it, and the match is done. Overkill takes it in 2.
Oh, my heart's pumping right now. Oh, that was really close there from Hunavelli. That's unfortunate coming out from Bite of 87. But you know what? 2 extraordinarily close games. I believe they were both within 1 point, if I'm correct. Wow. That's exactly what we want to see from these tournaments. And that just kind of puts it how tight these games are to get into Master. I mean, these are the kind of games we can expect to see going through Master, going through Diamond. Amazing stuff coming out from both teams.
I agree. I seriously don't think I could have said that better myself. Both teams did insanely well. They were so well matched against each other as well. Like 1 point differences on both games. How lucky do you get with that?
It's not something I've seen very often, certainly playing and casting. You know what? I'm excited to say I've seen 2 of them in a row right now. And wow, those 3-pointers, I'm telling you, those 3-pointers, we can't really show it out because he's left the game. So I believe Green Pigeon had 12 points. So really good job coming out from him. I mean, 11 points, thank you. He had 11 points. Those threes coming out from him, though, super, super clutch. But all hats off to the way that Overkill was playing, just passing, controlling the pace, being able to back it up. Fantastic job coming out from both teams.
Is this it, Dimwee? Is this our last match? All right, well, we're done. So, yeah, make sure to tune in to this season of VRML. It's going to be awesome, and just like these matches, it's going to be heated. I definitely recommend sticking around. Join the Discord if you haven't already. You know, there's cast updates whenever we go live or anything like that. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Caption?
No, I don't know if there's any other matches going on right now. I know we started out a little late. I don't see VRML 1 live, and I believe VRML 2 just finished up. So I believe this was the last match for us tonight. So everybody, thank you for joining us. We hope to see you. I believe, are we back on tomorrow? We're back on for EU during the daytime tomorrow, so look out for the notifications going on. If you don't have any notifications, make sure to give us a follow. Click on the bell. That should pop notifications up for you. And we hope to see you guys soon. Thanks everyone for joining us.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.